All right.
All right.
All right, go ahead, bro.
You want to? You want to? You want to? What do you want to talk about?
Hold on, say that again.
What do you want to talk about? You want to go first or?
Yeah. I mean, go ahead, bro. Let's wrap it up.
Um, I mean, I didn't go to the game Sunday, but I mean, I'm not too worried about the offense. I mean, I wish they would have kept Bucky on the last drive. I don't know.
It's
I hope this bye week
you
helps
know
us.
it's a little tricky, bro. The crowd is screaming for Bucky Irvin and Sean Tucker. We all know that Sean White is a starter. Me personally, I like to see more Bucky Irvin and Sean Tucker with their
Tuck and Buck,
production,
Tuck and Buck.
especially after the game that Sean Tucker had against New Orleans. Man, we got to see him, in another form against a pretty decent run defense. New Orleans got a pretty decent run defense.
Yeah,
Um, you can never tell because people have to understand, when you break football down, like a offensive coordinator has a game plan set in place,
yep.
and they got so many plays that they want to run this way. A lot of them, if they're smart, their play set up the next play. So it's not about, I want to put this person in right here at this particular time. Like, you know what I'm saying? The play sets up the next play.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tricky game, bro. But the biggest thing for me, man, if we talking the Bucs, the offense is not the issue. Everybody was so worried about Mike Evans and Chris Godwin being out, but we still got one of the top 5 offenses in the league. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Evans gonna be back. He was doing some work with the trainer, so I expect him. And he looked, he was. That's what you got. You got to work with the trainer first, and then Bowles kind of downplayed it, but I think he'll be ready.
Yeah.
I think he'll be ready. This bye week really helps.
It's not so much them, man. I'm highly disappointed in Antoine Winfield's production. The collaboration between him and
I think he's still hurt.
him and Whitehead. I really thought that those two together was going to be a deadly combination, being the run we had in the Super Bowl and the production that we were given. Cornerback, bro, we need Jesus, man. I don't know no other way to put that, bro. Like, cornerback, oh my God. And I'm pretty sure, you and I, we're not NFL coaches. We fans. But if as a fan, we know every game the middle of the field gonna be open. I'm pretty sure they can see that shit too in film. And it's every week the middle of the field is wide the fuck open, and that's way not just receive, more so tight ends, bro.
Yeah.
Cooking our ass
Yep.
in the middle of the field, and it's tragic. It's tragic. You know what I'm saying? And I hate it. I hate it, bro. But if it was a conversation to be had about the Bucs right now, it's the defense, man. I've been screaming this on posts for the past 6 games now. Outside of this past game, which is the first game in the last 5, they didn't give up 30 points. But the past 5 games before this game, they gave up 30 plus points per game.
Yeah.
They made Kirk Cousins look like a first ballot Hall of Famer. Motherfucker scored racked up 1,000 yards in passing. I don't even remember how many touchdowns. And actually,
I think it was like 8, Kareem.
Prior to that first game, us playing in Atlanta,
I was at that game.
We hadn't given up a receiving touchdown.
Yeah.
And since then, it's just been racking up like just
I
crazy.
got a couple. You were at the game against the Niners, right? In Tampa Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you saw Wirfs go down, how what was your worry level from a 1 to a 10?
20.
Bro, I thought he. I'm so glad it's
20.
only a low grade.
20. And I say that because I don't know if you remember, that was also a part of the reason we didn't complete that second run of going back to back Super Bowls.
Yeah, he had the high ankle sprain, and Godwin.
Worst went down against the Eagles. So
I think it was the. Wait a minute.
It was the Eagles. It was the first game. We cooked the Eagles that game, and then we saw the Rams the next game.
Yeah. He tried to come back, and then he heard it. Yeah.
So
I'm glad. I'm hearing. I don't know. They Vita had a grade 2, and they called him day to day, and he even practiced that Friday, like 5 days after. He didn't play, but I don't know. They're calling him week to week, so I don't think he's going to play against the Giants. I will probably hold him out against the Panthers too. I mean, I think we can beat them with whether we have him or not.
Whoever came in for Wirfs, Sunday.
Justin School. He did pretty good. I mean, he gave up a sack to Bosa.
He did a good job. He did a good job.
I think left tackle is I think he's primarily more comfortable on the left. I don't know why. And then when Gecki was out, that first game against Hutchinson, he did, and then he actually got better, you know.
Yeah.
So I think he gave up maybe 1 or 2 sacks in like 5 weeks after giving up like 4 or 5 to Hutchinson.
Right. My biggest thing right now, man, is we're losing too many close games, and I don't want to get to that point in the playoffs where we fighting for a playoff spot, and then we look back at these games and we're like, well, damn, shoulda, coulda, woulda. What could have happened? What should have happened?
Broncos game.
Yeah, well, the Broncos game got our ass kicked, man. There's only really 2 games this season where I feel like we actually lost, and that was the Ravens and the Broncos.
Yeah, we actually almost came back, and we wound up losing by 10. I left. It was like 34-10, and it was like right before the fourth quarter started.
Yeah. So
yeah, that Lions game, man, that was something, man.
That was a nail biter. I was at that game, and thank you, baby. Love you. Appreciate you. That
Were you at Hooters,
game,
Kareem?
I'm sorry?
Are you at Hooters?
No, man. I'm at my cigar lounge, bro.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't do Hooters, man.
Hey, you ever heard of Twin Peaks?
Twin Peaks?
It's another bar grill. It's like Hooters.
No.
It used to be Smoky Bones on the north side, but now it's
Okay, I know about Smoky Bones, but that spot you're calling, I don't know anything about that spot.
Yeah.
I
mean, we have to win the next 3 games, and Atlanta's got to play the Vikings and Chargers and the Broncos. And the Broncos, I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons lose 2 out of 3 and we win 3 and we're tied 7-6, and then it's a race those next 4 games.
Yeah, pretty much at this point, and this is like I was about to say. I hate having those games where it's been like shoulda, coulda, woulda. At this point, we just need to win out. I hate when our playoffs are dependent upon somebody else losing. I've said this for years.
The Chargers game worries me. That's the only game. The Cowboys, I was worried, but now I don't know. We'll see.
I mean,
I don't know if 10-7 can get a wild card spot,
this year, but it's contingent upon how everybody finishes out their season.
Yeah.
Because all these teams you're seeing that's dominating right now, man. You got to think at what point we had the season right now, bro. Like these teams have to stay dominant throughout the season. And
Yeah.
who do you see in the NFC that you think is that dominant? I don't.
Lions.
I mean, outside of the
Commanders
Lions,
are good.
the Commanders.
We had the tiebreaker over the Commanders and the Eagles, so at least we got that going for us.
Yeah. So, we'll see how that plays out. It sucked losing to the Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's gonna really kill us in the end. But
I hope we see them. I hope we go back to Atlanta and beat them if we make it.
yeah, it'll be something similar to 2020.
If Wirfs is ready for the Giants game, I mean, I don't know. I would rather him play.
I would rather have him fully healthy. I don't want to rush it. Thank God we got the bye week, and with the MCL sprain,
it's a low grade.
It's a low grade, and it's week to week. So all we can do is just hope for the best. I don't want to rush him back. We can go out there. I honestly think we could beat the Giants without him being in the lineup.
Yeah. I mean, we could, with her, and then we play the Raiders. No, who to play? The Panthers on the first.
We play the Giants, and then we play the Panthers, and then we got the Raiders after that.
He'll be back. He'll definitely be back by the Raiders.
Mike should be back about a Panthers game.
No, they're saying Mike is going to be back by the Giants game after the bye week.
Okay, well that's good too.
Yeah, it's been 10. It's been about. It takes about 4 weeks. It's been 10. Yeah, he's got hurt about 3.5 weeks ago. So he was already working with a trainer before the bye week. So he said he was close, but you don't want to bring him back.
Right.
He looked pretty good, but he's only working with trainers. So I think I don't know. I mean. Didn't it last year we go on a run? Like we won 5 of the last 6?
We did go on a nice run last year. And I think we have the opportunity to do the same thing this go around, man.
Yeah. Chargers game after the Raiders worries.
We gotta play smart ball, and play calling gotta be on fleek, and the defense has to step up, man. This bottom half, the offense has carried us. They've kept us in games. The defense got to step up. If that defense can complement that offense in any way, man, we can make a nice run. Run. A very nice run.
Yeah. Hopefully, I guess Tyke hit someone else's knee in practice and it swelled up and he couldn't go on Sunday.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, that's what's going on Twitter. So, yeah. Okay. And then I guess McCollum. Hey, did you see McCollum go out? They said he was questionable with like the last part of the fourth quarter.
No, I didn't see that.
No,
I did not see that. I did not.
Well, hopefully the bye week helps because we need Dean should be back after the bye week, so I guess. And it was like, oh, hey, Dean's back. I'll take him over Funderburg and Josh Hayes.
I don't know how good of a thing that'll be. It's like Carlton Davis 2.0, bro. Like, I don't know how good that'll be, man. I'm interested to see how this. I'm glad to see the development of McCollum. I'm interested to see how Funderburg and Josh Hayes continue to develop. Dean has definitely been a disappointment this season, bro.
Yeah, hopefully he can come back and our fastest
defensive player and our starting corner is just disappointing.
Yep. What else you got? What else you got, Kareem?
Man, I ain't got nothing else, man. Buck Nation, we got a task up in front of us. These next few games, we got a tall task, but I think we can finish out 7 strong. That's my honest belief. There is nobody left on our schedule that I feel like we cannot beat.
Chargers look good, but I think
Chargers look good, man. But I think we could beat them. We just have to go out there and execute at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
yeah, they
And
have a good defense, so we'll see.
we gotta go out there and you put a nice game plan together, man, and go out there and knock their heads off, bro. I mean, we had the defending Super Bowl champs on the ropes. These last two games, realistically, right now, man, we should be sitting at 8-2, but at the worst 7-3. I mean, and we sitting at 4-6.
You going to MetLife, Kareem?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about LA? SoFi?
No SoFi, no Dallas.
No?
Nah. I did SoFi back in 2021. Dallas, I've done 3 times. I have no interest in going back to Dallas.
How about you've been to Carolina, right?
Yeah, I'll probably be in Carolina though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I just wanted to come and talk some Bucs.
Yeah, man. We'll see how everything plays out. But like I say, man, I don't see us, worst case scenario, 6-1 the last half of the season, man. I mean, if not 7-0, I mean, it should be. We got the Panthers twice. We got the Saints, the Raiders, the Giants. I mean,
Cowboys.
damn near over half of the schedule are teams that are under 500.
But I mean, like Bowles said, hey, you can't go into it and be like, oh, hey, it's an easier schedule, or you'll lose every game. You get your butts kicked.
Well, that's Bowles talking, man. We don't want to take no words from Bowles.
I mean, they're professional athletes. I mean, hey, they're 2-7, 1-8, 2-6, 3-6, 6-3. You gotta treat it like every other game.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You gonna be at the what's the next home game? Raiders game, right? On the 8th?
Raiders game, December. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we should be there. Hopefully, it's not too cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, this hurricane doesn't. They're talking about another hurricane might hit Florida next Wednesday.
Man, we just gonna put our prayers up, man. I hope that's hope for the best with that, and hopefully that does not happen.
Yep.
That's all we can say with that, bro.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for coming on, Kareem. Appreciate it, man.
No problem, bro. Hey, man, good to see you, boss.
All right, man. Later.
Yes, sir. Go Bucs.
Go Bucs. That's Kareem.